Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and creating is my thing. Today you will learn how to make this sarape style tumbler, which also includes vinyl and foils. So here I have the foam insert I will be using. I purchased this at Artistry Epoxy. I will be listing the items I used in the description. All my tumblers were base painted white, and I put my tumbler on the turner. You need to make sure that your tumbler is even and not lopsided or not off, because then the stripes will not come out straight on the tumbler. You will need thin paintbrushes like these. I did put water in my granddaughter's water bottles or water cups just to weigh down the brushes. I thought about doing this by holding the brush to the tumbler, and I just thought it wasn't going to work because sometimes, although we have a steady hand, sometimes our hand will move or shake and it won't work for us. So here you see me applying my alcohol inks. Most of my alcohol inks are from Ranger, and I believe I used some Brea Reese. I don't have all the colors. I thought I recorded all the colors or took a picture of them, but I couldn't find that picture or video. I will be listing where I purchased all the alcohol inks from. So I ended up pouring a few drops of alcohol ink of each color I used into small medicine cups. I didn't want to be dropping alcohol into the tumbler. I wasn't sure if it was gonna drip or make an ugly smear, so I decided to just dip the brushes into the ink. If you want your color to be darker, wait for the first stripe to dry a bit and then go ahead and add a second layer. The lines dry pretty quick since it's alcohol, and alcohol dries fast. I really love this technique, and I feel like the possibilities for a sarape tumbler are endless. You can use any color combination. You could use 3 colors, you can use 5 colors. I think any combination of colors would look great. Don't forget to ink the bottom of your tumblers. I ended up making 4 tumblers with the alcohol inks because I wanted them to match with the vinyl that I chose here. That's where I got the color idea from for my alcohol inks. So I cut this one vinyl sheet into different size triangles because I knew I wanted to apply it onto the tumblers. I mixed up the way that I added the vinyl to the tumblers. Here you see me mapping out how I want to add this vinyl to this tumbler. This tumbler has a taper to it, so remember, when you have a tapered tumbler, you need to be careful when you're applying the vinyl because it might move or it might not be even once you place it. This vinyl is from the vinyl Cottage. I only used one 12 by 12 sheet. Like I said, I cut the vinyl into different size triangles. Once I had my vinyl where I wanted it, I added double-sided tape to the outline of the vinyl, and I added glitter. The double-sided tape is from Dollar Tree, but I believe you can also find it on Amazon. This double-sided tape is fairly easy to apply, and it's easy to work with, but once you have it on, it's very difficult to get it off. So make sure that you place it exactly where you want it to be. Once my double-sided tape is in place, I remove the backing and add glitter. I then press the glitter onto the tape to make sure it adheres. And when I'm done doing that, I go ahead and wipe off the excess glitter with a dry brush. I love how beautiful this is looking already. I didn't think that a tumbler with such a small amount of glitter would look so nice. Adding glitter to your tumbler is optional. You can just do the sarape with the alcohol inks and add vinyl, and add epoxy to your tumbler and then do the striping. The glitter I used for these tumblers is from Artistry Creations in the color Afterglow. I have a discount code with Artistry Creations. I will be listing it in the description below. Make sure you go check her out. If you have questions, she's always very helpful and very nice. I love that she responds promptly to any questions you may have. Another thing is, anytime I order from her, she ships out my stuff so quick that before I know it, it's already at my doorstep. I added some double-sided tape around my tumbler just to make it look like a glitter stripe. It's all preference. This is just what I felt like doing for this tumbler. Here's another one I was working on. See, they're similar, but a little bit different from each other. Once you've epoxied the tumbler and it's smooth, then it's time for the striping. I use this beautiful teal greenish vinyl. I did get it on Michael's. The vinyl is so shiny that your fingerprints get all over it, but that's not a problem. You can also see my reflection on there. So I sprayed a bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I just wiped it with a microfiber towel. I also used texture vinyl in the color copper and a teal colored vinyl. I will be using my double-sided tape again. This is what it looks like when you purchase it from Dollar Tree. I will be adhering these foils to the double-sided tape. These are nail foils, but you can also use them for crafting. So the top of my tumbler on the front, if you noticed earlier, you can see a few scratches on there. I decided to cover that up with the foil. So I went around the tumbler with the double-sided tape. I removed the backing of my double-sided tape little by little because I didn't want to remove the whole thing and expose the back part to the table or any dust. Look how easy this is. You just apply your foil, you rub it, and you pull it off. I love this technique. It's so easy and it gives a different look or texture to your tumbler. I love adding textures to my tumblers in case you haven't noticed. I like them to look textured, but then when you touch the tumbler, it's very smooth. I decided that I wanted to add another stripe at the bottom of the tumbler. So here I am adding the double-sided tape again, and then just add my foil again. The nail foils that I purchased are from Amazon. You can find them at any beauty supply or nail supply store. Sometimes they're cheaper there also. And they come in so many colors and different prints. You can see a hint of glitter on my tumbler. That's because when I put my epoxy, I added a little bit of micro glitter to the mix. I wanted the whole tumbler to sparkle just a bit. You don't have to do it this way. This is just my preference. I didn't have a tool to rub the foil on there. I was using my nails, and I know nails are not tools. Maybe next time I'll try a popsicle stick or something that's kind of flat and easy to rub on. So here I began adding the stripes to my tumbler. Make sure that your tumbler is smooth before you add stripes. I used a mix of the 3 colors that I showed earlier. Also, when striping a tumbler, you don't always have to just go around once or follow the triangle. You can add double lines, you can add different color lines, you can add layered stripes. Just make it in your own way or your own style. Right here I added these thin teal lines. Once I was done adding those, I decided that my tumbler needed something else. So I ended up taking out my nail striping tape. If you can see on the left hand side, I do have a tape dispenser, but I keep my nail striping tape in there. I decided to go with this green colored nail tape. I feel like it matched very well with the vinyl that I chose for this tumbler. So here I'm just striping the tumbler. I did speed it up since it is also a sort of long process. And now I grab the green vinyl that I purchased from Michael's. I added stripes on my design and around the tumbler until my heart was content. This is what my tumbler looks like so far. Here's the other one. And as you can see, they're very different from each other. I was so happy with the final results. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you try this technique, tag me on social media. I'd love to see what you created. Thank you so much for watching.